Guys, this year, I wrote one of the hardest exams you can write as a 300 level med student. And in today's video, I'll be taking you along with me on how I prepared for it. This is no tutorial. You're just following me to prepare for my exams. So immediately after my last week of school exams, I fixed my lashes. Guys, I did not waste time. I fixed my lashes. I made all back. I was ready to start wearing my wig. And I wore my wig and my lashes on one day. And after that, I was like, nah, I'm not doing this again. And so I went on with my life. So we had 4 weeks to prepare for MB. I and my study partner decided that for every week we'll cover a semester. So 200 level first semester was the first week, 200 level second semester was the second week, 300 level first semester was the third week, and then the fourth week we just did like revisions and went back on the things we couldn't cover. So that was the plan for our MB preparation. The first week was kind of calm because the things I had to do, they were like first semester work and they were quite easy. I focused on, for anatomy, I was watching a lot of Dr. Prakash's videos. And if you know these videos are freaking long. Oh my god, they're like 1 hour long, they're like 2 hours long. There's another lady, I think Dr. Mona Lisa, her videos are freaking 10 hours long. And so I was there and I was watching videos. I didn't really watch Dr. Mona Lisa's video. Maybe next time. I would advise if you're in 200 level, just start watching these videos absent-mindedly. Let something at least be inside your head for a while. Because I really was there thinking like, why didn't I do this in 200 level like instead? Anyways, that's what I did. My first week was actually chill because of how easy topics were. And I was able to cover a lot. Pulled a lot of all-nighters. I remember this particular night, I literally like slept off on one video. I said I was washing my clothes and watching this man's videos. Like his videos were all I knew at one point. But I couldn't use his videos for everything in physiology. So for physiology, I just read it like that basically. I just read it like that. But I would say that at this point I couldn't really, like at first when I started reading the first week, I did not come in with so much energy. Actually, I was very stressed from my last exam. And so as a result, I just was always feeling tired easily. I couldn't pull all nighters easily, that kind of thing. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but I started developing eye bags and I don't know what was going on with my face. So I was always looking puffed out, like my face was always puffy. I was not sleeping well. In the morning, I remember one time the whole porter on duty was literally like, what happened to your eyes? Oh, and I forgot. I also had like histology review sessions with Princess and Jojo because they were like my babies. They were the ones I read with this period. So you all haven't seen Princess before, but she's my study partner that I'm always talking about. So be nice. Say hi to Princess because she's the backbone of the study thing we were doing. She's the one that planned everything. She's the one that forced us to go to the histology lab. And yeah, we have 2 weeks to MB. What do you think?
We're uncooked.
We're uncooked.
Uncooked in the Holy Ghost.
Amen. Week 2 went by really fast, and then week 3 came. And in week 3, I was already tired of this lifestyle, and I felt lazy because I started doing 300 level work, and I was like, oh, I've already done this before, and I was feeling very lazy, and yeah. Did you have any goals for this week?
No. My accountability log today. So yesterday, Ella came to my room. So, and before she entered the room, I was reading Wattpad on my laptop. So I rediscovered that I had the app on my laptop. So I just shut it down as fast. And then when she left, I continued reading Wattpad. Actually, I read one book, like an entire book on Wattpad. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry to myself. And I never sleep during the day. And then at night, I was supposed to lock in. I spoke to my parents. Then I went to meet Princess for a while. Then I went to Ella's room, like my former roommate, with Winifred, and we're talking about Shiva. And then we now took our iPad, and then we found one piano game, and we started playing piano. We started looking for software notation online, play, and then the worst part of it, we now found one recording game, like all this like Charlie Puth. I used to record songs, and then I and Winifred recorded 8 songs from the Ariran album.
Oh god.
Songs.
As when you made the song from scratch.
We just sang it
Okay.
and then played like the instrumentals or the.
Did you have to practice the songs or you already knew what to sing?
We practiced it a little bit, like okay, like organization for
Mm.
who take and little stupid. It sounds pretty dumb, I guess. But like all these things, I came back to my room like 2:20 in the morning, and then I tried to read a little bit, but nah, I was not going to work, so I slept. And here I am, sleep deprived and sad and lonely.
Oh, no, 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 no. Like, how do you know that? When I went to Jojo's room, I felt so bad. I felt like, okay, I'm distracting this girl. Let me leave her. Because, like, she had all her books open, like, everything was
Anyway,
open. I also officially started my project, No Sleep for the Wicked, where I stayed sleep deprived. And I didn't even, the point was to read till the next morning, no sleep. Just go on with your next day. Never really worked out, but it was worth the shot. Day two of No Sleep for the Wicked, where I'm staying up all week, all night. I don't know. Finally, in my third week, I did this revision session with Princess and Jojo. So we went to the museum. The museum is like this place in med school where you have like all these bones and um body parts, respectfully speaking. And then you can go there and study anatomy. So we have like then we were studying the common bones and we went through some of the organs. Obviously, we did not use the real organs because that would have been so squishy because it's kept inside formalin. So we ended up using like they have this like toy like model, and that's what we use for our revision sessions. Now, this is the last week. We have week four of preparing for MB. And here you can see my eye bags. I was Mad Woman, final boss. I was holding on to everything I could. I was in and out, reading like bro, the operation no sleep for the wicked that did not work in the last week made me able to stay up late for a longer period of time in the following week. I did not know I was training myself. So because of that, I started pulling more all nighters because at that point I wasn't really sleeping. I didn't really feel the need to sleep. Oh, this sounds so toxic. But seriously guys. And then my school also held like a visiting day for us a week to MB. My parents came, my people came, they got me some things, and I basically used them as my night snack. So I was reading with snacks a lot. And I also started using this cute Pomodoro timer. I noticed that I was sleeping a lot in my room, so I started reading outside my room. I was trying my best not to stay inside my room. Yesterday, I was able to read till 6. I'm very proud of myself because I've always wanted to do that. So today we're pushing boundaries. We're not sleeping. I slept for 3 hours. I slept from I think 6 to 9. Time is currently 1:36. And I have read for 2 hours. I'm counting. I plan on reading a total of 8 hours because I have a lot to cover and my exam is literally on Monday. Everything's happening so fast. Everything's happening so fast. And at first I got overwhelmed and I was like, why have I been reading since? But as I've been reading, I'm actually enjoying my reading. So I think I'm kind of calm. I haven't really gone to the difficult ones, but I hope I will go to them. And I'm actually doing like MCQ. There's this MCQ I have on my laptop here, and I've been answering it, and I'm actually getting it. So there's nothing to be scared of. It's just in. Like I have a polo. I just woke up from sleep and came to carry food. Jesus Christ. This is the last day before MB. My MB is literally tomorrow, so forget the quality. Operation No Sleep for the Wicked has come to an end because apparently I need to sleep so I don't end up like sleeping in the exam hall. So my eyes just so die. Anyways, for someone that is in so much pain, I have so much energy today and I'm also very sleepy. I don't know how any of those three sentences go together, statements go together, but I do. I'm walking to go read because I can't read in my room, and if I read in my room, I'll end up sleeping off. So yeah, bye guys. This may conclude the series, and then see you next time after MB when I've passed. Guys, I'm not thinking well.